Good morning, world. I feel like I woke up and I landed and arrived in the UK. It's just quite a spectacular, cloudy morning. I never like cloudy, gloomy days, but once I realized that waking up is a blessing, I learned how to be grateful for any and every day. Because without the clouds, there'd be no sun rays. I'm so poetic. I can wax and wane while I talk about the rain. Roundabouts are actually very, very good vehicular safety mechanisms. Yes, they certainly are. Dash cam recorder. Yeah, this year I am living here in Dutchess County 20 years, and it's been a journey. It's been good for the most part. Conflict and strife in the matrimonial department, but I stood with the program because, well, that's how women in my era were trained. It's like, oh, stay with your husband, stay, make it work, yeah, okay. And so that happened, and anyhow, well, he's resting now. He's gone 3 years. I miss him every day. Even though we butted heads. Well, we butted heads because when you have zero communication and you have zero time for your spouse and everything is about work, and then whatever I wanted to do at the house was always met with extreme conflict, because his whole frame of thought was that, well, it's not my house. And then he would say stuff like that, and countless times I was like, well, then you need to go. You're not here with me 100%. I don't need you here. And well, basically he wasn't. And it was a manipulation. And it was, to me, the 15 years of the marriage was all a scam. Because what I knew in my heart was that he just wasn't correct, and I knew that. And of course, deny. So, that's how it was. And so I was dealing with my marriage. I was dealing with health issues that I had because of digestion and the anemia, and I've had a heart issue since I'm a young kid, and a mitral valve that was never formed correctly, and now it's calcified. So yeah, I had a lot of stuff. Then dealing with my son, he's in recovery now, crystal meth addict, and losing his mind, where my husband told me that he didn't want to get involved when I wanted to do an intervention. That happened back in 2015. And around that time, we were doing counseling. We had done counseling for a number of years, and it was not working because, well, he would just, zip up, not communicate. And, this was the nature of him. So once I realized that, it took me a number of years to comprehend that and really let that drill and cement into my brain that this was what it was, and well, there was not going to be any change. And he did not want to leave the house. He felt secure living in the home because I provided a good home. I provided meals every single night. I mean, I cook 3 nights a week. So, and I can tear it up in the kitchen. I can tell you that. I'm not, I don't open up cans and boxes to make my meals. I cook fresh vegetables, fresh food, fresh herbs. I'm not, yeah. Chef Boyardee and stovetop, no, that's not my gig. Nope, my gig is real food, and if I can't have real food, well, I'm just basically going to eat potatoes and eggs, and I'm good with that, So, anyhow, with my long story, my long-winded stories about the woes of my life and how I overcame everything, my message is for women to not ever think you are going to change someone because you feel that your love will make a monumental change in your partner's life, whether it be your man, your fiance, your boyfriend, whether it's same sex, whatever, your choice of partner is. So, don't have expectations when there are none that are shown to you. In other words, if someone is not showing you what you need for your emotional fulfillment, for your spiritual fulfillment, and for your physical fulfillment, that's another thing. Him and I, we barely ever had sex. So that's why I say, and I feel it in my gut, that he was definitely closeted, and there were a lot of things that were never resolved with him, and it is a heartbreak, and it is a overall sad situation, because when I say to you that this man, my husband, never listened, never. From the beginning, when we initially met, he was working in my building. That's where we initially met, 100 Gold Street, July of 2003. I believe it was the second week in July. The date, I don't remember. I just don't remember the date. Because I had taken a leave and come back. So he had a work-related injury where he grabbed a 200-pound pipe to prevent it from hitting his work partner. He was working with this guy named Ray, and I saw him that afternoon because we would go home together because he was staying at my apartment, and I was like, well, you have to go now to the doctor. You have to go right away. You have to get an x-ray. Oh, no, I'll be all right. No, I'll be all right. No, I'll be all right. Oh, no, he wasn't staying with me at that point. No, yes, he was. Yes, he was, because he went to the doctor's office on 34th Street. 2 months later, and the girl poked him in his elbow, in his elbow, because he broke the bone. Yeah, he broke the bone, and he refused to go and seek medical attention. So, yeah. That's the same thing he did the night he had the chest pains, October 19th, 2019, the worst freaking day, another worst day of my life. So, anyway, stay safe, everybody. Be blessed, and be correct with people. Don't manipulate, don't lie. Don't stay with someone because you think that they're going to change. When someone shows you who they are, trust and believe that that's who they are. Don't think that they're somebody else. In the beginning, they can come as an imposter. I will say that. They will come as an imposter to make you think that they are, the person of your dreams. So just be aware, be conscious, and take your time. With me, I jumped into it. I mean, we only dated for 10 months. I mean, 10 months is nothing. 10 months is nothing in the course of, a timeline for a marriage. In any case, be well, everybody. Stay safe. Be kind to others and do the right thing.